Hi, Mona. Do you know what? Hi, Mona. It's because
my name is obviously Mona Bashara, obviously.
And I'm Roisin McGowan.
And welcome to the House of Inspiration. You know, the last time I forgot the name and I was like, welcome to...
But you know, I was laughing over because I was thinking to myself, we started this out with really good intention with regards to professional and business, which obviously we are ultimately. But no, we are obviously. But and I just think it's been like a source of therapy for
yes,
you and I, hasn't it?
Yeah. Oh yes,
and it's so good.
100%. And I haven't seen you for so long. Obviously,
I know.
But lots of things happened, and we are behind with our podcast.
And that's okay.
To say, but I'm so happy to see you.
I am
again.
so happy to be back. So happy to be back.
I don't know if Tomek is so
no,
happy
I was
to
going
be
to
back.
say, I know. Boss man over there's going. And again.
No, they too.
So Mona, how has life been?
Oh my God, crazy, really crazy. Lots of things happened, and by the way, I started the gym.
Oh, so what one and what training? Oh, did you go with Julia and stuff? Are you doing training with the girls here?
We went to the gym.
Right? ID?
So let me just finish. We went on Monday, right, 2 weeks ago.
And you've not been back?
No. I was back, but I couldn't walk for 5 days.
Okay.
Like, first, I couldn't get off the car, in the car, upstairs, downstairs, sit on my toilet, up the toilet. I couldn't do anything. Listen, I had 3 years I was in training.
Right.
But I'm glad because something's happening, and I feel like
me.
training... Not really new year, new me, but I think, it's more like something had to trigger for me to finally go. And as you know, something quite bad happened in my life. And straight after that, you know what I did? I was feeling one day, I was in the house myself, and I was feeling so bad, that was back in November, that I went back to my PT.
Amazing. Good.
But that was the first thing I thought. I was like, before, I was feeling so bad with my emotions. Then I phoned my coach and I said, I need a PT lesson.
Amazing.
I felt like I have to do that to help my mental health, And maybe for some people this is not the way of treatment, but for me, as I remember even years ago when my first daughter was 1 year old, and once somebody at NHS told me that maybe I need to consider, like depression pills, and I said, no, that's not the way we do stuff. No, that's not the way I do things. So what I did, I booked myself 10 days boot camp abroad. We had 5 hours of activities, 5 hours per day, like big 2-hour walk in the morning. Then you had, like aqua aerobic, you had training. We had, sauna, diet for 10 days. And I came back like new person. I didn't need any pills, nothing. So that was my therapy. That was the way I dealt with back then with my problem, and that's how I dealt back in November. I just had to make that phone call and it helped.
And that's the thing, nothing beats that nature's endorphins, and it's so hard to take that first step. Mm-hmm. And when you made the phone call to the PT, did you feel scared? Did you feel like, I can't do this? Did you...
No, I just...
Gave yourself the push?
No, I think it's always been my training. You know that, remember when you spoke on the radio, when I was in the radio with you? I said that training helps my mental health. And, okay, I do it because I want to get fit, and that's another part of it. But I think, I don't think I was scared. I knew it was going to help me. This is the first thing I've done. Like, I felt so low that I said I had to I had to do it, and I've done it, and I'm happy. I'm glad I've done it.
That's amazing. And you know, like like everyone doesn't realise, like your lifestyle is your mental health. Do you know, like if you are not training, if you're not eating well, if you're not, all these things like encompass part of that. And obviously you don't need to share if you don't feel like you want to do that right now, but and understandably so. Do you know, I'm not, and obviously everyone here just wants to support you. But do you think you wanted to take control of your health coming back in order, and that's why you've done it? Or was it to literally just go, I feel mentally so low and so stuck and so lost that I need to choose something else other than my day-to-day routine to get yourself out of that?
I think so. I think, you know, it's also...
I love you, Mona.
I think making you busy, making myself busy helps. Like, I need to be busy all the time. Like, I'm not the person who would just, like, stay in a corner and cry for days and months, because I think it's just making it worse. To me, of course, every case is different. But I just knew that I have to take action. Yeah. So this is what I'm dealing with. Mentally, I could see myself going down, so quickly I had to react, you know, and do something with it, and I've done it, and I'm happy, you know. So I've joined the gym, I've got my PT, I'm doing like boxing, kickboxing, which helps. Obviously, I'm not the best at it. Well, this is what I think. This is what I think. But you know, it helps me get some punches, some kicks, and I think it helps. So good.
Amazing.
And you know, it's not. I'm not where I want to be, but you know, as we are going, definitely. You know, towards.
I know,
that.
and I can relate to that. Obviously, through different bouts of lowness. And I actually went back to training because obviously I broke my wrist, as everybody had seen, blah, blah, blah. And then I was drinking every day, essentially, because basically I had never had time in my hands to be able to do that. I'd never had time in my hands I'd always enjoyed myself and stuff, but I'd never been able to sit and think as much as it's what that one thought just starts growing and growing and growing because you've got no time to do, you've got nothing else to do really. Do you know? And it's
a fine line, isn't it?
Know,
to just go into take the wrong direction.
Totally.
I think.
And it's a choice. I was choosing to do that, and then I was going, why am I waking up feeling really sad and shy and crying and blah blah blah? And it was through a habit and boredom. And I actually was like, do you know what's going to make me feel better? Reached out to my PT again, and actually I was at my boot camp this morning with these other amazing women.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so and it's like, it's all in the bags as well, but again, I used to train with a woman, Audrey, and massive shout out to her, she's amazing, and the community that she fosters within her classes is really good as well. And this morning I woke up bouncing to go, and again, like I used to go, I can't be bothered, I can't be asked, can't be. And actually, I was buzzing the day to get there.
That's
Do you know? I was so excited.
I know, it's because it releases endorphins and you feel great.
Totally,
I think it's good.
Totally.
Yeah.
And that it's definitely nature's way. See, like being out in nature, connecting, and then working out with like-minded people. And when she said to me, she went, "I think you're ready for like training with other people now." But I was going, "Oh my God, no! I don't want to train with them else. But then I thought, what's going to make me go out my comfort zone as well? So. Then, do you know? And that,
no, I think it's great. I think it's great, and because it's easy to just, you know, go to the doctors and just say, "Give me pills." Giza. Is that how you say it in Scottish? Gize it.
Gize it. Say it again.
Gize it.
Gize it. Gize it.
Gize it.
Teach me. So how is it? A tresh? Is that Polish?
Treshed.
Treshed
means hello. Treshed.
Hello.
Say again, Roisin.
Treshed.
It's not tea in it.
All right, so.
By the way, how do you like your tea?
Oh, it's amazing. Thank you, Lynn.
Well, as a wee add-on, I have to say.
Well, yeah, in saying that, I've been doing really well with my diet and exercise recently, and then my partner in crime goes back into influence. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, me? No.
Yes, you.
Well, we have to say thank you. Big shout out to Lynn for beautiful samples.
Yes,
I would say.
Yeah.
Of
it's part of our tradition.
Of some percentage.
It's part of our tradition before the podcast now.
Or our tradition.
No, my tradition.
Your tradition, yes.
I know you came out with the bag and I just heard the clink clink and I was like, what's that? What you got there?
No, but I really need to, I say to myself, I really need to get that vodka. It's like Polish vodka called Żubrówka. Żubrówka. And you drink it with apple juice and you can squeeze some lemon and you can have mint in it.
Remember?
Oh my God, it's so good. And you know what? I've been thinking about it for so long and I supposed to bring it back from Poland, but I forgot. But I'll buy it. There's somewhere here.
Can you get it here?
Oh, sure.
Aye.
Yeah.
Would you remember when we were at college, going down to your house? Remember you stayed across from...
Home Bargains
at the
Home
time?
Bargains at the time. The
It's
old
still
Home
there?
Bargains.
Yeah, I think it's the one that's still there. Remember you used crazy across from
Yeah,
there?
yeah,
and it was
yeah.
a car garage next
Yes,
door and we went down
yes,
to yours at
yes,
lunchtime and drank
yes.
the Polish vodka.
Mm-hmm. Did we?
Yes.
Really?
It was an apple vodka and I remember it because it was immense. It was lovely. Yeah, we went down on a lunch break.
Oh my
Obviously
God.
not recommended. Certainly.
Don't say that to your
and
students.
we were walking obviously, because obviously you only stayed 5 minutes from the college at the time.
Yeah.
So we walked over to your house. I don't know if it was just you and I or Michelle and Caroline were there as well.
Oh my God.
I can't remember who. I'm sure it was just me and you. And we went down to yours at lunchtime and I don't know. Obviously, they must have been out of chips, cheese and curry sauce.
I don't realise how bad influence I have on other people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Miss Mona. I mean, I'm certainly, wing nut in my head here.
Oh, that
but
was,
I mean,
see, this house that I've moved, by the way, in Scotland, I think I've moved about 7 times, right?
I know.
And this was, I had my flatmates there living with me, okay, because obviously I couldn't afford to live by myself. And you see the things that were going on. One time I woke up, right? And some of the guys who had the room there as well, they came out, like, I woke up in the morning, I went to the living room and was just random guy sitting on my living room, not sitting, sleeping, a big, huge guy, right, black guy.
I thought you were going to say bollock there. I was like...
And I was like, what the heck is going on here? Like, they just brought a guy from Glasgow.
Were they
right?
partying or that?
They were partying, and he was sleeping on my living room, right? I didn't know who the hell he is.
Did they have clothes on?
Yes.
Oh, that's okay.
I was like, what the France? Like, guys, come on, kick him out.
Oh my God. But you know, it's even now, right, when you think about, what was I thinking about the other day? Where was I? Oh, I went to buy a MacBook Air, right? And Facebook Marketplace, FYI. But I went over my friend to this place just outside of Glasgow, name shall not be mentioned for the privacy of everyone, and it was just in the middle of like a wee bit of dodge area, and I was handing over cash obviously, and I thought, imagine like you go out and then like somebody just like nabs it off you or whatever. But I remember my friend that was with me said he was saying he used to have a flat there, and then I used to party in a flat round the corner, and I actually thought to myself, what a mad portion of my life, because I used to just be in mad scatter flats all the time, like partying with all these different people, and it was just such a random like place to be in that you would put yourself in danger. You'd put yourself, because I was looking at it and the area's changed a lot obviously from, and I'm going back like 20, what age am I, 41 I was going to say, no, I've just turned 40. God, adding a year on unnecessarily. I like years, I'm well, not longer than 20 years ago I'm going back. And it's so crazy, like how, like just looking at a building can take you back to one place of your life, or take you back to, I think it's mad, honestly. And I just think it was a crazy, crazy, crazy time. Then I think about all the warehouses that were like raves at the time, and
so you were there yourself?
I would have been with other people, but
right, okay.
I was with other people, but I'd often be the last person standing, or the last person left. I remember I woke up my flat one time in Edinburgh, and I remember a whole host of people went back. And isn't it a bad day when you wake up and there's nobody else there?
Are you the kind of person that is actually last at the party?
Aye.
Like everybody's sleeping and you're still there?
Not nowadays, mind you, not nowadays.
Right.
Not now. I can't handle the scandal the way I used to, nor would I want to. Because when I think about what I used to put my body through, what I used to do, I wouldn't even thank you for that.
But you see, when I came over here, right, and obviously I was young, so we were partying, and And I couldn't get used to the fact that the parties in here finishes at 3 a.m. Like you see back home, the clubs were open till sometimes 6 a.m. So people were going to work, and I was in the bus, in a bus trying to get home at 6 a.m, or after. But here was like 3 o'clock, right? Everybody go home, and you like start about 12? It's like just 3 hours, and I was like,
that's why the afters is here.
Where can we go for after party? So,
what's the clubbing like in Poland? Is it? If you just get a big nightlife still? Is it like Scotland though? Like, as in
Scotland is mad. I think it's, oh my God. You see when I came over here, right? And I remember I was walking Sauchiehall Street, and I seen all like girls on the street with no shoes on, right?
I know.
Sitting on the ground, right? Yeah. Half naked. And I was like, what the hell is going on here? Like, why all those women are so crazy, I don't know. I just couldn't, I don't know. It was just a cultural shock, I think. Cultural shock. Very loud and, like drinking. So women drink so much in the clubs in here. Like, wow. Yous are mental.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying that, we really, do you know what we should do? We should get a wee drink again one time, Mona, a wee apple vodka on the lunch break, when obviously we're not working or driving or have families to look after. But yeah, that would be interesting.
Oh yeah.
How's work been? You been busy?
Steady, still busy.
January.
Yeah. You've been busy?
Yeah, but I found, and I can totally relate. People have been kind of probably weighing up their monetary situation and going, oh, I can't actually afford to get that done, because again, we're more a luxury treatment, so like where somebody would prioritise feeding their child over getting the eyebrows done per se. Not fair. But of course no, and like I say, I understand it, but yeah, I'm very grateful. I'm seeing things really picking up. So and even in January, I've just been steady as well.
That's good.
Just 2 cancellations, but that's not bad for January.
No,
I'm grateful.
That's okay.
As I say, so.
And we're over Christmas as well. Christmas, New Year. Did you do anything for New Year?
Well, when I was out for a bit, but I can't really remember a lot of Christmas, so I was trying to kind of rein it in a bit more.
You can't remember because, you had too much drink, or?
Yep. So that's what I'm saying. I've actually been very well behaved up until this evening. But I've only had a slither, so it's fine.
Right, okay. Well, I was in Poland. I was back home, and we didn't have so much snow, but after I left was -18, and so much snow. Oh, it was beautiful.
-18? Beautiful. Here was freezing with -7 then.
No. -18.
Oh my God. That is insane.
Yeah,
like,
so
seriously?
much snow too. But, it's good. Well, apart from my, Tomek may remember, my brother, my daughter, she pulled the full Christmas tree, like 2 meters Christmas tree, down, because she thought the sweetie at the top of the tree, and that wasn't a sweetie, was like a bauble. Is that how you call it? Baubles on the trees. Bauble. Yes. Was
like a sweetie. Some other stuff.
Was like it looked like a sweetie. Oh, okay, we can do the check. And then she pulled the full tree down. My God! And my mom collects like glass baubles.
No.
And she smashed a few of them.
Oh, what did your mum do? Was she?
Nothing.
She
was okay. She was okay, but.
And did the girls have a good time over there with your mum?
Yeah. Great time.
Yeah, I know, because obviously she'll let them away with everything.
Of course.
Of course. Are they back here, Mona, now? They back? Yeah, that's good. Well, obviously for school and stuff.
Back to the routine.
Of course.
But oh my goodness, she's just crazy, Oh, chocolate pulled right down,
It's hilarious.
Good she wasn't under the tree, So,
well, Mona, do you want to play a wee game? We'll try some Scottish phrases.
All right, okay.
I'll do it.
Hit me with it.
I'm trying to. So, a personal favourite of mine is, are we keeping it clean or?
Go for it.
Okay, so.
I
used to love. I used to play this a lot. Like if I used to go camping or festivals or whatever.
Right.
And we'd think it. amount of names you could have for genitalia. Genitalia? Is that the word?
Genitalia.
Sounds
like Nutella.
No, so we'll keep it clean. We'll keep it clean for now.
Okay.
So a personal favourite of mine is, should you use it, so if, when you're in Poland, do you have any kind of thing you would say like her makeup was coming off, or oh my God, I was that drunk, like I was pissed, I was steaming, I was Willie beaming, I was Joe Deacon.
What the hell is Joe Deacon?
I was reeking, I was Joe Deacon.
What is that? What the hell is
it? So if you're reeking,
right.
Oh man, I'm honking, I'm reeking, and I don't even, like, you can say that if you're steaming, if you're drunk.
Right, so hit me with the phrase.
He's pure Joe Deacon.
Oh, let's say that again.
He's pure Joe Deacon.
He's pure Joe Deacon.
You've made it sound holy.
Holy? Oh, for goodness sake, right, okay.
Well,
so, something else.
So, you've got a face like a melted welly.
Right.
You like that one?
Right, say that again. Say that again.
You've got a face like a melted welly. I've got a face like a melted welly now.
You've got a face like a melting welly.
That was
really? Really? Yeah.
He's pure Joe Deacon.
He's pure Joe Deacon.
What the attitude she's like.
He's pure Joe Deacon. I don't know. So I've never heard that before.
So see if you were steaming, if you were wrecked, drunk, right? What would you say? So
I'm steaming, I'm drunk.
I'm steaming, you sounded
I'm
posh when you said that.
I'm steaming. Ooh. Oh, I'm steaming. Take me home.
Okay, don't ask me twice. I'm doing nothing for the next half hour.
So, right. No, I would say, well, drunk, yeah, steaming. I wouldn't even probably say steaming. I would say drunk or tipsy. I don't know.
And see, like, would you say, do you have any phrases in Poland? Like, now that we've got rhyming slang?
Uh-huh.
Do you have anything like that? No?
Yeah, we of course we do, but
I don't know why I would think you didn't. I don't know why.
But I don't know if it's something like with being drunk, you know. Obviously, you swear a lot when you say you're drunk, you know. But I don't know if we have something that rhymes in particular. Don't know. Do you think about anything? I don't know.
I'm trying, because like, who was it I was messaging the other day, and I says, oh, what was it? I wrote something about, are you going to the Jack the Rippers, the strippers? Oh, I remember that. What I said, sorry.
But you know what? I had a client, right? And I had, like, because I do ingrowing toenails as well, right? And then
sweet.
So I've learned a new word, which is so you see when something is really painful.
Gouching? No.
Gulping.
Gulping, that's the word I was looking for.
And he said, no, Mona, it's not gulping. He's like gulping. And I was like, I can't say it. I can't say it. And I was like, what is gulping? He says it's really, really sore. And I was like, what the heck, honestly. You see, when you go abroad, the people actually understand what you're saying.
No.
Never, do you have to put your...
I normally put an Irish...
Do you change your accent?
I actually normally put an Irish one on because I think I'm Irish most of the time.
But it's still hard to understand Irish as well, no?
Well, I sometimes pretend I'm from Dublin, so we'll slow it down a little bit. But
do you actually change the way, or you try to speak more proper?
It depends on, I suppose we all kind of, if somebody doesn't understand, we try and slow down a bit, like I'm doing it now even, I think. I'm like, I suppose we, but I would probably say if somebody, but I forget, see when you're in company, like even when I come in, I'm like 100 miles an hour, so I'm, do you know, so you do forget when you're in company and stuff, and if I was speaking to someone, I'd probably slow down my dictation for them in that instant. But I would, when I went back to speak to you or whoever I was with, I would probably forget again. And actually, that's I have some self-awareness, Roisin. Yeah.
I love Scottish accent. I think it's maybe because I'm used to it now. But remember when I was in college, I didn't speak as good English, right?
I know.
Do you remember me?
Yeah.
I was speaking back then, do you?
So I slightly. I remember you wouldn't understand as much as I'm saying now. Do you know, but again, you've obviously accustomed And especially, remember you were saying...
I remember, you may not remember that. I remember when I went for a date, right? And then you helped me text the person back in English because my English back then wasn't that good. And I remember you were helping me text the guy back.
I'm surprised you even got a date. Come on, Banner's brilliant.
Yeah, I got one, but that was first and last.
Right, okay, so it lasted once.
Yeah, it was one date, and then
Well, at least my chat got you the date, Mona.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
I have been known to help.
You can imagine with me not speaking as good English,
was he from
my
Bielek?
chat was much more than his. So I think,
was he Polish or was he from...
No, he was from Scotland.
Right, okay.
Yeah. So
interesting.
Yeah,
Very
a long time ago.
What, would it have been a long time ago?
16 years ago?
16, aye, probably longer actually when you think about it.
2000, well, I came here 2006. So it was 2008, probably, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, when I was clubbing a little bit more than now.
Yeah. And
I feel
also,
like I don't go clubbing as much anymore.
But I think at our age you just don't, because you've got other priorities, you've got things to pay. Although in saying that, I was actually thinking, that's why I'm grateful for the wee, what we'll call it, shot this evening. I was actually thinking I could really go, like, I've not been clubbing in so long, like I've not been on a night out in so long.
Right.
That I'm just like, I feel like I need
one.
I need a good dance. I love dancing.
You love dancing.
Love dancing.
Drinking, dancing.
Love dancing, drinking, yeah. I was going to say up and down a pole, but that's absolutely not true. Did do it for a while, but not professionally or paid, may I say, just declaring. I done it. It was classes over in Hamilton that I used to do.
Okay.
It was really good for fitness as well. I know. I honestly, I love my PT. She's one in a million. She's good. And like I say, it's nice to harness that. Did you do any group training yet?
No, I didn't do. I'm
good, because you'll end up with a broken wrist. Jokes! Just because I couldn't protect myself.
I don't know. I would be a little
beginner.
bit, I don't know, shy maybe. I don't know.
Oh, right, okay.
I'm not.
The girls I went, they were lovely. They were
I don't
really
mind
nice.
to go into classes at the gym, but I don't know. I feel
Are
in
you
an environment like that, I'm not.
Are you in the JD gym or anything up there? No.
Yeah, we just joined this one here because it's
Aye,
not far away,
well,
and we
aye.
can pop in after work. And to be honest, we go do the training and go out. That's it. Not like some people, they just take more pictures than train, you know.
Mona, maybe they're looking at the progress.
maybe. I hope so.
Yeah.
But who I am to judge.
Yeah. Well, no, do you know, I think there's something to be said for being proud of what you've achieved, because I actually took a before picture, and it was when I had the broken wrist. And I don't think it was the cast that was weighing me down, put it that way. So I'm actually looking forward to this progress picture in the next few weeks to see. And again, I wouldn't necessarily post it anywhere, but maybe we'll see.
Yourself.
We'll see, aye. We'll see. Good on.
Oh dear. Right, so hit me again with some Scottish words and I'll try to say it like in Scottish accent.
Okay, so just before we finish, we'll do our Scottish phrases.
Right, okay.
Oh, here's a good one for you. I found her in a fucking wheelie bin.
No. Something else.
My God, that wee tease me my nose stream here. What about... I'm trying to think of things I say all the time. I always say... I'm trying to think, what do I say? Right, so now you were saying it was gouping. The good thing was gouping. I was saying gouging. That's another thing entirely. Gouping. So I would say, oh, that's louping.
Louping?
Like it's painful. That's louping.
Louping.
Right,
say again.
That's louping.
That's say again.
Louping.
Louping.
I
feel like I'm a little girl.
I know. I love it. You're just giving all the attitude.
That's louping.
And then
that's louping. Oh, that's louping.
I don't know that's looping, but
no, but you see all your, like you wouldn't say house, you would say hus. Or you wouldn't say down, you would say dun. Or you wouldn't say water, you would say water.
Like, give me that water.
In general,
that water.
Or you would say, I don't know, things like that. I had to get used to. I had to.
I like listen.
Think what the hell is happening? Like, what does this word mean? Now I know, but before was, like hus, dun.
Do you know what? I could never see when people going my car keys. I'd be like, your what keys? What's a car? Then I'm like, okay. Or my friend Claire, like she's from Campbelltown, right? She says, now I remember me and her used to travel and do lots of makeup together, and I remember we went down to Campbelltown, and she used to, now obviously this is a coin and phrase or whatever the saying is, but they used to, I remember I was at a hotel and the girl was showing us where to do makeup, and she went, oh aye, it's hura good down here, and I was going, what? But they put like, so in Campbelltown or kind of down that way, they use the word hura, meaning it's mega, it's really good. Oh, but she was saying so they say it's hura good, and I'm like
hura, yeah.
No, I don't know. I've still to this day, and that was about 10 years ago. I've still to find out what hura means. I still don't know. But that's hura good, or she's hura funny, or she's hura cool, or she's hura like-minded, like they say things. What is it? Hella good. Aye, yeah. Oh, right. That's hella good. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm saying heavy good, but hella's good. That's also a good
well,
one.
There you go. There you go, Tommy.
I love it. Well, Mona, if you have nothing else to say, I think we should wrap up, and then I think what we should do is...
Thanks, Roisin. You have nothing to say, Mona. That's it. Just wrap it up.
I just mean...
Well, you've got nothing to say then. Mona, bugger off. Go home.
I was not meaning that.
That's okay. We'll finish because you're so bored. That's okay, Roisin.
No, I don't know. I'm actually like thinking about maybe Tintin hairdo here and actually going starving. No, but do you know what? I think obviously next week we will be back with rating some
2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks. Sorry, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Apologies. 2 weeks. Yeah. I think we'll be back with some more tales. What about some past experiences to get us where I've got a lot of backstage stories.
Do you? Interesting.
Well, I need to actually go and research if I can share them first, because let's face it, I'm an oversharer and...
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mona. Thank you.
And I'm happy that we actually managed to pull this together today.
Yeah, I know.
And finally, after such a long break, we are back. We're back, baby.
Are back. For the House of Inspiration, baby.
I don't know, it can be so much inspiration.
Don't go looking for any inspiration, Andy. Whatever you do, don't come to us for inspiration.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.